Greetings, YouTubers. AtariLeaf here with another pickup video. It's been a bit of a while, huh? Probably 2 or so months, probably at least. And I have a few goodies that I figured I would show off. This might be my last pickup video till the end of the year, when I do my end of the year goals videos. And speaking of goals, I did, the reason that this video is called Goals for the Win is because a lot of the things that I picked up have been specifically goals that I've been trying to achieve collection-wise for 2015. So, I will start off with some non-video game things first. I'm a Star Wars fan, as you can tell by seeing the background there, and I'm eagerly anticipating The Force Awakens in December. And as such, when Force Friday came out, I grabbed this book, which I've now read. And it's okay. It's not great, Aftermath. And it's part of the journey to Star Wars The Force Awakens. And it's supposed to tell kind of the story of the things that have happened after Return of the Jedi, the 30 years, to The Force Awakens. So it's interesting. I went out and I was going to look at some of the action figures, some of the new toys. I didn't really buy anything, because I worked and a lot of people were there first thing in the morning, and I went to Toys R Us. There wasn't much. The only thing that really caught my eye was these titanium ships. So I got the Slave one, which is really cool. I might get some more down the road, but I just bought the one, Slave one. I love Boba Fett. Who doesn't love Boba Fett, right? Fett for the win. Okay. Now on to the actual video games that I normally show. And first, I'll show you something that's not a video game. This is a book. I was at the Computers for Kids about a month ago, 4 weeks ago. And 5 for $5. I picked up 5 items. I grabbed these books, King's Quest 7. So if I ever play King's Quest, strategy guide with keyboard controls for Mask of Eternity. I don't know why that's in there. Also, Quest for Glory. So these are $1 each. Again, I was just trying to make $5 worth because there wasn't much interesting there, so I grabbed these guides. This hasn't been opened, but I like this kind of stuff. Puzzle and board games for the computer, for PC, for Windows. Hoyle. I have some of the Hoyle games, they're pretty good. Here's an interesting one. When Microsoft first came out with Windows 95, they came out with a few different games. This one's Complete Deadly Tide. Again, only $1 complete. Kind of a neat little game. It's like a rail shooter, FMV style, but not terrible. This one was sealed, and I still haven't opened it yet, so I haven't had a chance to try it. Battle Cruiser 3000 AD by Take-Two Software, the original. But it looks like a neat little space flight simulator kind of game. I'll give it a shot. Okay. What is next then? Oh. One of my goals this year was certain, again, PC games that I grew up with that I really enjoyed. So there was 3 that I bought on eBay, big box games, and I think these are all MS-DOS games. Yeah, they are. First one, you're not going to find this exciting, but I played this game a lot. It's Lynx 386 CD, which is a golf game. It comes with 2 courses, and it also has Bobcat Goldthwait as your virtual caddy. He makes funny little remarks. But yeah, I used to play this game a lot back when I had a 486 machine. It was a fun golf game, very relaxing. I still enjoy golf games too. Oh yeah, here's another one that I really enjoyed back in the day. Star Trek: The 25th Anniversary. This is again the computer version, not the NES version. I know a lot of people have the NES version, but. And this is not the talkie version. There's a CD-ROM talkie version, but I wanted to go with the one that I originally owned. So this one. It's complete. Everything's in it. Works great. Played the first mission. It's a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of pinball, and again, this is another one I owned back in the day. Also complete in the box. 8-Ball Deluxe by Amtex. Really, really great pinball game. Very realistic. Pretty good for, again, for an old DOS computer. It runs really great. A lot of fun. Hard pinball game, though. Brutal, actually. One Genesis game. I picked this up on eBay. I remember seeing the video Steve Benway did on this years ago, and I always wanted to get this game. It's hard to find. This is just boxing game, not manual, but it's Kawasaki Superbike Challenge. It uses a lot of polygons, and it kind of reminds me of that game. You know, the one in the arcades where you're driving a car? I can't remember the name. Maybe I'll put it up when I do the video. But it has that polygon kind of feel to it. Race driving. Race driving or hard driving. It kind of reminds me of that, but with a motorcycle. Good game. A lot of fun. So some of the other things I've been saying I wanted as a goal for 2015 was to kind of pick up some more neat little color computer things. Now there's a site called the Amiga Lounge or the Coco Lounge, and they had some Coco items for sale, so I picked up a few things that interested me. This is just a book, but anyone who's grown up in the 80s, you would recognize this kind of thing, Tandy TRS-80 Color Computer Space Adventures. And what this was is a bunch of, you type in the program, and these are just simple little basic games. There's nothing really special about them. Again, this is something I picked up just for nostalgia because it was something that I grew up with. I had this book when I was a kid. So I picked up that. And they also had this, Caterpillar Attack. Now, it's just a little cassette. This is how they came, these Tom Mix games. Tom Mix Software, which was in Michigan. Mail order, so it's just a simple cassette. Caterpillar Attack obviously is a Centipede clone, but I really enjoyed it. And finally from them, I was really happy to see this, because I haven't seen this since the 80s in actual Radio Shacks, and I've never owned it. But it's one-on-one basketball. My favorite version. This is the first version of one-on-one basketball that I've ever played. Sold in Radio Shack stores. Still sealed. I'm not going to open it because I don't have to. I can play a virtual disc on the Coco. But yeah, I really, really love this version of one-on-one basketball. Before I played it on the 7800 or any other system, I played it on the Coco. Then on eBay, I saw this for 10 bucks and I did a buy it now on it. It's one of those graphics painting programs. Very similar to what you would have had on the Apple back in the day. And this was designed for the Color Computer 3. It's called Coco Max 3. And it's one of those paint programs. It comes with a disc and everything works. There's the Coco Max disc, a demo disc. But it also came with this. This is a high-res joystick adapter. And what you did is you plugged this, one goes into one of the joystick ports, one goes into the cassette port. Then you plug either a mouse or one of the Tandy analog joysticks in here. And you get a higher resolution of movement for your mouse or your joystick to do more detailed pictures. So that came with the Coco Max. Really cool little thing. Okay, now the other things I've been concentrating on, goal-wise, was to pick up some box games of some of my favorite Atari games, and I've done that a couple of different ways. The first one was someone online on Atari Age who was selling some box games, so I picked up these. The boxes aren't in great shape. I'm going to try and fix them up, make them a little bit better. Joust, not really rare games or anything, but these were ones I really wanted to have copies of. Miss Pac-Man, again, these are all complete. That box is a little bit better. Pole Position, that one's not too bad. I've been trying to straighten them up. I've been putting books on top of them. Dig Dug, this one's a little buggered up on the bottom there, but not too bad. And Midnight Magic. I really love my pinball games. And Midnight Magic is probably the best one. From that same seller, a couple of Commodore 64 games. Complete in box. This box, again, is a little beat up, but for $5 each, Le Mans, little racing game. And Avenger, which is a really good Space Invaders clone. So $5 each for those. I'll do that deal all day long. A couple more Atari games I got on eBay. These ones cost a little bit more, but they were in great shape. Some of my favorite games too. We've got Spider Fighter complete. This box is in superb shape, almost brand new. That was only $8. So, and then this one was a little bit more. I think it was 15. I got this. This one came in this week. It's Popeye. I love Popeye. Popeye is a great game. I really love the character. I believe that was originally supposed to be Donkey Kong was supposed to be a Popeye game, I believe. But yeah, Love Popeye. Oh, they've got to be yellow. Okay. Final thing, and this is the thing I got farthest to go. At a pawn shop, it's a Radio Shack Astro Command. Little LED handheld game, which is very loud. Battery compartment. It's basically a scramble clone. I don't know whether you can see this or not. It's got one little scratch there, which I'm going to try and buff out, but yeah, it works good. Really fun little game. So there you have it. Those are my pickups for the past couple of months or so. That's it. So maybe my next video, unless I do some kind of review, which, yeah, right, might be December, around the end of the year. Okay, this is AtariLeaf. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.